The Cfmoto Z10. I'm finally sitting in one. I've wanted to check one of these out for a while, and I gotta say, like, fit and finish and comfort and like the cockpit kind of feel, it looks and feels like a really nice machine. It kind of has a little bit more of like a race car feel to it than I thought, or typical of like a side-by-side. The seats are pretty comfortable. I'm not a small guy, and I like the angle. I like the plushness. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty comfortable machine. Large display, cool electronics package that has front and rear cameras that integrate with this display, which is cool. It definitely has a much more modern look than like some of their past side-by-sides, especially in that kind of sport market. Cup holders. Obviously, there's some other really cool stuff going on around the machine too. So let's talk about that. Up front, one of the things I noticed right away was it has matching 30-inch wheels all the way around. I love to see matching tires and wheels, so that way if you get a spare, you don't have to worry about like a front or a rear. The front end looks pretty good, headlights, all that. Now you'll notice that it has the gas tank up front, which means that the radiator's in the back, and we're going to talk about the radiator in the back in a second. But up front, it comes with this really kind of cool bumper. We have a front camera as well that integrates with that display. Fox shocks all the way around, and even looking at like the A-arms and the suspension, these things are really beefy and they're really well built. It's not just your typical tubular material. These look pretty nice. I mean, some of the equipment and everything here looks really, really beefy. Also up front, does come standard with a winch. Let's loop around to the back, because that's like another really cool thing for a factory car to have a rear-mounted radiator. Usually that's an aftermarket thing. So when we get to the 1000cc engine, again, the back end kind of matches the front, the trailing arms, everything looks really beefy. We got the bumper, it has a rear camera as well. But come on in and take a closer look at the rear radiator. This is something from the factory that I'm not aware of, like the other big brands aren't doing, to have a rear-mounted radiator. Number one, it helps to keep the radiator safe. We don't have to worry about rocks and other stuff hitting it, but also the cab heat on the inside is a common complaint. I know I've experienced it, and now we have a rear-mounted radiator. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I think it's going to keep your cab heat a lot more comfortable in those hot summer months, and also, again, keeping that radiator protected. It's nice up